excited about my story. So this is the first time that I had the first client when I was no job as a start the first business. And this business is covered all the eastern side of US for wholesale electricity. Okay. And as I think now it's $1 billion company or something like that. So they asked me to do the customer satisfaction studies. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you did some surveys for them.
Yeah, surveys for those businesses. And then that's excellent opportunity. And then because every time they do the surveys and then they increase their business volumes. So they're excited about it. They asked me whether you can do every month. I say, no, at least a quarter one time. So that's the things that help them from a not very well-known company, but become the nationwide.
So you help them get their target market.
Yes. So you know how long is the project going on? For the past 9 years.
Been with them are you still with them now?
No. Then after that, because my son got accepted by the Johns Hopkins talent job called CTY.
Okay.
I can, when I'm talking about, I can go
John Hopkins.
CTY summer camp. Okay. And this is summer camp Johns Hopkins. This is a class.
Oh, for the talented. Okay.
Gifted talented kids. Okay. And then I didn't know, at that time I just got the mail, and then I said, well, that they have to be do the testing, and in order to be qualified for the school. I start putting my son to the mailing, another mailing list, and just to do the program, the testing, and then he got accepted. So that's
what does talented mean for them?
This is academically gifted.
Okay, so like more far advanced than others.
Yeah.
Well, talent means many things to many people, right?
Yes. But right now I'm passionate about special gifted kids. It's like your son. I feel like I have a passion for that. I have a heart for that. I can feel, I can sense. I did conduct several sessions about special kids, and I did a lot of projects with the special kids too.
I feel that all the kids these days are special now.
Yes, definitely.
All very talented in other ways, but they're being not credited for that talent.
Exactly. Do you know what? I had a story about helping a schizophrenia person. I think to some extent those people are talented, are gifted, talented.
Because, of course they are. Yeah.
You know that, and then I can tell you this person is using the device and other things. Okay, but the thing is that I was able to explain what causes for this special kid, and now he's 35 years old, and he got crashed when he was in the process of becoming a student in one of the best universities in Japan.
So it was his coping mechanism. It became his coping mechanism.
There's a lot of things, like a family environment, what kind of parents really have an impact on that. Okay. Whatever school environment and the social environment, and also himself. So I analyze everything, and plus using the analysis from the Healy too, And then in the past 10 years, okay, he has been the situation every month he has to go to the hospital every month, okay, for the past 10 years. And now after he started using like 2020, December 17th, okay, and he never gone to the hospital for a year and a half.
That's awesome.
Not only
They
that,
help
no,
you at the hospital
yeah,
anyways.
not only that, he's like at age of 34, he never been really formally employed. Okay.
Mhm.
So the longest employment time is 3 months. 3 months. Okay. So now he has been into a research organization as a researcher for the past a year and 2 months. And his colleagues doesn't know anything about it, doesn't feel it's just like normal, you know?
Mhm.
Then the third one, the most significant one, is that he never moved out of family, away from parents, because he was not able to live independently. So
That's what they tell me my son's gonna be like.
uh,
They say my son will never leave home or he'll go in a home.
yeah, let's see. That's why I feel confident about this. And the third one is he right now moved out of his parents' house almost 9,
That's awesome.
live independently. See, you know, and then now I know that all those people really are normal and gifted, but they probably a little bit like inward. They have hard time expressing things, feelings, you know, sufferings or discomfort. You know, like you said, significant mechanism from the coping, right? Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Well, and then they stick you on chemicals. So when they stick you on chemicals, your body actually never learns how to deal with life properly.
Yeah. So I feel like it's a what called it? It's called a miracle, right? So because of this experience, I have no idea, you know, what is this significant or not? You know, I'm just helping one person like this, and I just feel like this is something, you know, sent by someone, right? And to ask me to complete something in my lifetime, and uh, I didn't know about this until I, because Healy is difficult to handle, right? A lot of people have a hard time to understand, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, even I sometimes have a hard time trying to
I know.
understand. You don't see it. You don't
I,
see it, right?
yeah, I almost want to quit at that time. And then when I heard the stories about his aunt, he says, well, we have every week have a social, you know, like a family Zoom meeting. So
Mhm.
I saw my nephew is so amazing. You couldn't even tell, you know, and he's very bright. He's logic thinking, and he said, I am very amazed with my sister, because sister starting 2020 December 17th, she used Healy for 4 hours a day,
Wow.
yeah, until
I
now.
fine for 3, so
Yeah, so that's how it happened, you know. And now, and I'm getting into, because he's still using the medication. I said, let me explore some kind of things, remedies, maybe replace the medication. Then I explore another journal, go to another company and look at this. And then I explore the Healy's, you know, see other things, and whether this is a great business for me to continue, all that kind. So that's how I went to uh, Toronto for the party, for the meeting.
oh, to meet some
Yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what happened at that meeting? Uh, I met another person, okay, with a Chinese doctor of with 30 more years in Chinese and Eastern um, medical philosophy. Okay. So when he got back, I said, well, oh, thank you so much for me. You know, I'm glad I met you. You know, like I connect with you. And
Mhm.
then I said, what's going on? And then she said, told me about something is she's fabulous. She's putting away heat, because this is make her so excited. She put Healy away. And now she just wow, that one. So okay, where I'm talking about, I think I'm distracted a lot.
Got excited.
Yeah, so which way you want me to continue my old story or continue with my excitement right now? Maybe I'm gonna
Whatever feels right for you.
right. Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe I continue shortly for my background. So, because I moved to talking about the gifted talent summer program, right? Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but um, that time actually, my mom passed away because of high blood pressure. Okay, when I was at in Ithaca, New York, that was my student time in Cornell University, but I have no way to help my mom. I don't know anything about it. I feel bad. I didn't even never ask my mom, how is your high blood pressure? And what kind of remedies, what kind of medications you use? Never, none. And then 10 years later, my father died of diabetes. Okay. And that was a time I was in the company, it's called WestEd. Okay. This is the company. And the mission is to improving lives through research. Okay. So I was the senior study director and in charge of many projects, including NIH, project and Bill Gates Foundations, and also U.S. government education department. Okay. And prior to that, I was when I was a small business, right? I won a project, open bidding from Department of Defense for it to evaluate U.S. Army organizational assessment.
Wow.
I got a chance to meet a female general shorter than me. And that's a 1-year project. I was very confident, very happy about that. I went to Hawaii, So all those research things, and I was thinking about, I couldn't even help my mom. I couldn't even help my dad. And when my dad passed away 4 months ago, I went take a leave as a senior study director and to China to be with him. And 4 months later, when I come back, I lost my job. That's 2010. Okay. And also at that time, my friend on his 50th birthday, he passed away because small cell lung cancer. All this happened, and I was thinking about what is my research for, And I said, well, why I do all research has nothing to do with my loved ones. So I determined to make a change. See, my mom, I couldn't help my mom, I couldn't help my dad, I couldn't help my friend, right? And I couldn't even help myself. Okay, so I said, well, why not I use those kind of technical evaluation techniques to use in something that can help myself, can help my family, can help my friends. Okay, so that's how I get into the health field by the end of 2011. So I studied all this, one project, one company, another, and I attended about close to 20 companies. And until I found that, first was Market America. Okay, Market America, because they are all over the place, and I was so impressed with the one. You have a cat?
Yeah, got a couple.
This is so neat. It's okay. Are you okay with your son right now? And
Oh, my kids they're at school, but they're also staying with their dad right now. So
okay. So that's my determination by then, And then long story short, and I get to the Healy, but the Healy has some limitations in terms of like your knowledge about computer, your
gosh, yes.
and even about the spirituality, about pretty much everything, and also about timing, right? And the patience, right?
Yeah.
So on the average, you could, if you meet 100 people, you tell me based upon your experience, how many people will be getting, how will people are able to use it.
It's still a very expensive device, even though it's cheaper than the Time Waver.
Yeah.
A lot of people I talk to, they're like, I can't afford that. They don't have $200-300, especially if they have health issues. They spend so much money on their health already.
Yeah.
And because it's such a new thing, and like you said, you do need a lot of knowledge. I've been flailing because I don't have the same background.
Exactly.
A lot of people that have healing have a background in natural health already, and I don't.
So now, you know what? I come back and that person said, oh, he's getting into something. She's so excited about it after 30 years of experience in Chinese herbs. I said, let me tell me about that. So she told me about that and I studied it and I said, wow, I need to go back to Toronto again. Do you know, I make another trip.
Yeah, I know you were here.
You know, that's how you connect me with my second trip, actually. So,
oh, really?
yeah. So now you want to know why I'm excited about it? Okay, let's go to this called a Fountain of Life. Okay, and I think that you will be excited too. You know what are my criteria to find a place? I want to find the things that are simple. Everyone can use it. Okay, I want to find a unique. I mean, it's natural, right? 100% natural. No human component involved in it. Okay, if something you need to eat and that's no additives, no preserves. All right. And then the company is 18 years old. Okay, that's a solid. And then, but this product is only 4 years old. Nobody knows about it yet. And they're in a very low tone. And then they cover, I want to be a diplomat when I was in Fudan University, but I never been in the case like that. But right now, I'm feel like a diplomat again because they cover 208 countries. 208 countries, Samantha. And I heard a lot of stories about things. Okay, let me show you the Facebook. Yesterday I found it, and this is called Facebook, and I go to the fountain. Samantha, what's the religion you belong to?
I don't have a religion. I'm spiritual.
Spiritual, okay. Me too. The same thing. The fountain of earth. Okay. And show you. See, the fountain of life is your ideal source for lignans. Do you know lignan?
I've heard the name, but I don't know about it much now.
My source for study things is web. I show you this one. You will be very helpful. It's called PubMed.gov. Okay, PubMed.gov is you see National Institute for Health and National Library of Medicine. Okay, so you look at lignans. Okay, and then you put your child's situation under this. For example, I'm going to lignan and cancer. Okay, and it will comes up 3,000 paper about that. Okay, but right now the lignans are mainly flax seeds. But the flax seeds, the lignan is low. Okay, and also flax seeds is not everywhere they can plant. You know, some very polluted area they have that. Okay, and dosage is very low and all the things. So let's see, lignan and yeah. So that's the way that you can do search later on anything. Okay, I found, yeah, that's how This is my mainly analyze tool to evaluate whether something is legitimate or not.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I will go to Fountain of Life, and there's so many stories that okay, there's so many stories, and you can check to see later on. I don't spend time on that, and I will send you the site. Okay, yeah, but I just want to mainly to talk about the with you because I want to find one product, and we'll deal with pretty much everything because it's a significant of a level of antioxidants. Okay, so now I'm going back to the site, Fountain of Life. Okay, so this is the one. So what is Fountain of Life? Fountain of Life has been formulated to improve our chances for a healthier life, to mitigate the chances of free radical damages and the reduced impact of reactive oxygen species. Specially developed for women and men, this formula captures the power of the peace Erbers extract from Norwegian spruce with its incredible antioxidant and anti-inflammation properties. Okay, so you lay on, and then the power of 5 drops. Look at this. Each bottle contains 6 drops. This is the bottle I have. Okay, and 5 drops, 250 cups of lettuce, 20 cups of kiwis. That's equivalent to lignans in those food. Okay.
Okay.
5 cups of oranges, of cauliflowers, and 75 cups of onions, and 25 cups of green peas. 900 cups apples. 10 drops equivalent to you eat 1,800 apples. Can you eat that much? Strawberries, and look at that. Cups of cabbages. Okay, 80. 1 cups of cherries and 3 cups of carrots. Carrots. Carrots is a very high lignans. You can see, but only 3. Look.
Oh, so the lower the cups, the higher the lignans is?
Yeah. Okay, so that's the power, how strong it is. Okay, and the benefits, look at that. The benefits of that is discovery. Researchers found that the sap of the Norwegian, that's only 10 drops a day you can use. Maybe the highest you can use like 10 in the morning and 10 in the afternoon, or 10 at night. But I want to stay younger and younger. Samantha, did I tell you how old I am?
Nope, but I feel like maybe in your 50s or 60s.
I'm almost 70s. I'm 66 years old.
Wow. Do you know how old I am?
You are 45?
Close, 49.
Okay. You only look like a 30. I'm just going to the high end. You're amazing. Next year you will be. So I'm going to think about it. 10 drops equivalent to 18 pieces of apples, right? 10 drops in the morning, 10 drops at night. You know how much I took? I took 1 whole
like a whole 125 mils kind of thing.
This one is that the whole,
or 75.
what do you call it? Like a whole puff or whole pipe?
A dropper, a whole dropper.
Whole dropper, yeah. So whole drop contain about 40 drops.
Okay.
So I took 140 drops in the morning, 140 drops lunchtime, and 140 drops at night. See how many apples I ate.
And so what has that done for you?
Yeah, good question. Our cells are polluted by oxidates. You know that, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of toxins that we can't avoid.
Yeah. But what is the most effective things you can get off the detox, included for special kids too? Because
Yeah.
special kids have more toxins, from all aspect of resources, right?
Hmm.
Chemicals, environment, their mood, all those things. Yeah. And if a parent doesn't understand the nutrients, it will be more, harmful for the kids because you are what you eat, you know?
Well, and sometimes you can eat all the good stuff and it's still not good enough, especially in North America.
Yes, yes, yes.
And you couldn't possibly eat the amount, like you said, that many cups of fruit. Like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
need a ton
yeah,
of fruits and vegetables every day, but it's never going to be enough
yeah. You
to
know,
get.
you know why not enough? In the past, my mission is to find the best of the best of the best products on earth, all natural. Okay.
Mhm.
So since the past 10 years, I never found one.
You'll find it if you leave Canada and the US, probably.
I found it in Canada.
No, food. If you're talking the best of food, I found that the best food is not in North America. My
Yeah,
friend, a
right.
lot of people I know have left. They've gone to other countries to get the best.
Yeah, yes. So think about it. 10 years, over almost like close to 20 company, dozen at least, companies I go through. Each company that have like some company that have over hundreds of products. So how many products I experienced? I never experienced this. You know why? Because it's from natural, the best of the resources in Norway. Okay.
They have a lot of good stuff. Norway, Sweden, all those places
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And especially particularly, the best spruce is in Europe, and the best
Yeah.
European spruce is from Norway. I don't know. I didn't know until I know. You know, and then all chemicals, no preserves, no additives to the product. Never have it.
What's the carrier oil they use?
Carrier Royal,
Yeah, well, what it the
you
blue
know.
the
Hopefully,
sap, what is it in? What is
uh,
yeah. Well, you've got your dropper and you've got your blue spruce in there, but what else is in that bottle?
nothing.
It's just sap?
Yes.
Hmm.
Can you imagine that? So let's say that's 100%. Okay, so what they got from the screw tree, and this is what I take. All right.
Okay, because usually a
Yeah.
lot of stuff they put it in some type of an oil to make.
Yeah. Especially a lot of products, if they're natural like that, they have to put it like some kind of like a preserves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So never, I can tell you, 10 years. Okay. And my husband and I spend a lot of time studying things, PubMed, GitHub, and we experience ourselves and everything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's continue to see and you can understand more. Research found that sap from the Norway contains a high level of what is called. You help me to pronounce.
Oh, phytonutrient.
Yeah, phytonutrient. What does
Yeah.
phytonutrient means?
Phytonutrients.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Look it up and well, because I can't explain it very well, so it's better to
yeah. That means that all natural, right? It's nothing,
it's yeah, you find it only in like fruits and
yeah.
vegetables.
A
Yes.
substance found in certain plants, which is believed to be beneficial to human health and help prevent various diseases. See,
Mm-hmm.
our Healy cannot say that. Okay.
Well, no, and they're not allowed to
Yeah,
actually.
not a lot. Yeah, this one is, and also this product actually by Canadian. Canadian is the highest brand for approving nutritions. You know that, right? Better than the US.
However, I'm surprised. Like if this was on a Canadian website, I don't think you could say prevents cancer because it's against the law to say that.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I will have last time I had some. Okay, let me put it this way. There's a lot of testimonies I will show you later, and then there's an official site. They say even this is a supplement, it had effect
Mhm.
healing. Okay, that's officially speaking. And then now they are going to have another one is very medical. This is a medical brand. This is a medical, and I'll show you later. Lignans that did not exist in any other food from nature. Okay, it was the Norwegian spruce that grows in northern Finland that was significant as it has adapted to live in the harshest of environments. It's like a below zero, storm,
Mhm.
raining, everything. The world's most powerful functional food. Nobody can claim that. And the patented extraction process creates a food safe product that can be ingested, recognized by many food and drug administrations as food product. The extract in Fountain Life has proven to be the perfect adjunctor to anyone's diet.
So it's FDA approved, which means the government owns it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's not a good thing, actually.
The FDA, right? So this is not FDA approved because you know why FDA approved? FDA is for the medication. FDA
Yeah.
medication is because they have certain chemicals.
Well, that's it. Like people get excited, like, oh, it's FDA approved for me. That's a
Yeah,
negative. That's
I
because
know.
I don't need the government to have any hand in
You're
anything.
right.
That means there's chemicals in it.
Yes, yes, yes. Because they have a certain dangerous range, right? So if you go beyond that, it's very harmful to our health, you know? So the more I learn, the more knowledge I have. Okay. And then now talking about this is a benefit, right? And studies, there's a lot of studies, and I show you, and actually didn't include that one. So government, lignans, you can see it, and a cancer.
Oh, menopause. Let's do menopause because I've been having some issues with that. I've been using the Healy for hormones, and I think there's something more than just hormones. I think I'm not releasing some emotions because I'm getting rid of the symptoms aren't going away. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. So what is the called? What is lignan and what is called menopause?
Yeah, menopause.
Let's type it.
MENOPAUSE. Which we all know is just your body is out of sync. That's all.
Yeah. See, look at it. This lignan and menopause. There's 204 paper on that. Okay. See.
So estrogens.
After the dietary.
That's that phyto word again.
Hormone throughout a human lifespan. A review. Isn't that great?
Well, my hormones since I was a kid have never been balanced.
I know.
I've suffered from imbalance of a lot of things in my body since I was born.
So do you think this is a very good articles to look at it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it. Okay, because we want to solve problems. We want to provide solutions to any problems, right? So effect of a dietary, you read it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's say this one. Can you read it? Or actually,
yeah, I was just reading about what it said about phytonutrient soy, but soy is an extremely genetically modified, made up plant product. It didn't even exist until the last 10, 15 years. Wasn't even such a thing as soy before.
Yeah. And you know what I usually go, actually you can see whatever. We need to figure out what it's called. Usually I do this one. I go to Google, Google, okay?
Yeah.
Sometimes I tired of reading, I'm doing this one. And I'm a sweet translation.
Oh, so that you can have it translated so you can read it. Good idea.
You know, and then I can read like this. You know,
So that you know what I'm reading. Yeah, no, I get it because you have to
you know what
translate
I
it.
do this. Look at this. Look at this.
Phytoestrogens are bioactive compounds with estrogenic activity. With the growing popularity of plant-based diets, the intake of phytoestrogen-rich legumes, especially soy and legume-derived foods, has increased. Evidence from preclinical studies suggests these compounds may have an effect on hormones and health.
You think?
Yeah.
Trials are unclear. The
I'm
effects of
sorry.
dietary
I can disconnect
phytoestrogens
it.
depend on the exposure phytoestrogen type.
No, I see, and that's what I've noticed, that the more and more people get on the vegan train, the more and more sicknesses we're seeing. I'm not saying to be vegan is wrong, but I'm saying that they're replacing it with a lot of different things that weren't natural for the body. So they're saying, okay, I have to do everything plant-based, so I'm going to do, you know, make my own flour, do brown rice flour. Brown rice actually is harder to digest in the
Mhm.
system. White rice is way better for you. I just learned that.
Oh, really?
Um,
This is actually some kind of like dangerous, you know, because what I as a you know, like a herbal nutritionist, I don't know I'm actually consultant. I advocate. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really, really against some kind of thing like that. This is absolutely right. This is absolutely right. We were talking about the balance. You know, we want to have a brown rice. We want to have what is called white rice, and we want to have vegan, and we want to have protein, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So like in the morning, usually the doctor said, you know, because you have those kind of situation or your parents or your whatever genes or whatever, you cannot eat a lot of eggs or whatever. Now I feel great. I eat 2 eggs in the morning. You know?
Everybody's bodies are different. I agree. And this whole diet fad, there is no such thing as diet. You eat what works for your body.
Yeah. But there's a science behind that. Okay.
But also, you know what else is interesting is someone told me is it's the energy you put into your food too. So if you bless your food and put good energy into it, that makes the food work better for you. So if you're taking some food and you're eating it, but you hate it and you're doing it because you have to, that actually has a negative effect on your
Yeah, that's a very good point.
body as well.
Yeah, good point. Good point. But the thing is that sometimes most of us, we are based upon the taste, right? So like the other time, okay, I have a very good friend and he has a daughter, and the daughter is pretty much, you know, like 20, 30 years old, but she like to have the sweet. And then when she drink this one, I love this taste. I think you would love it too. A little bit like, you know, something like from the pine tree, that kind of smile. Okay. It's not the bitterness, but it's a little bit, I don't know how to describe it. You are the artist, you might be able to describe it. And they say, well, this is not sweet enough. I'm not taking it. See, those people are based upon what they like. Okay. And then my husband and I are always curious about when you go to the grocery store, you don't need to look at the people. You just look at the truck, the car.
Yeah.
You can see who other person is, right? So you are what you eat, you know? And now you are talking about another level of things. You are what you think too. You know, that's the two important things, right? Yeah. So most people base upon that because they don't have the knowledge, you know. And now because we experienced that, my mom passed away because that my dad passed away about my friends, you know, then make me feel like this is the area I need to study on. Right. So I found this one, and then
you know what I would be super interested in is when you have a child who's been on medication since he was a baby, so he's 14 now, 14 and a half.
Yeah.
I know for a fact he would be healthier to get off the meds.
Yes.
However,
help you.
How do you do that? Because
so first of all, this one I just finished the recording because that's another.
Oh, sorry.